Hi, my name's Alan Tsao, and I help students master AP Physics. Today, I actually want to talk to you about the importance of building confidence for long term success. That's actually probably the most important thing, and it's not something that you're just going to automatically have and then have forever. It's something that you kind of have to constantly work at and constantly build. But it is really, really, really important. It's not really about getting a grade. It's not really getting about a test. It's really about building your own confidence in your ability to learn things. Okay, so let me give you kind of an example of what might happen to some students. Some students, they come in, especially in AP Physics, they're usually pretty good, they feel pretty smart, and then maybe they struggle a little bit. It's the first time they struggle. And they lose that sense of confidence because their identity has been tied up in success, but they don't have confidence in themselves because they think like, well, I'm just not smart, because they've had this identity in their mind that, oh, I'm just supposed to be smart, I'm just supposed to know how to do things, and if I can't do things, that will shatter my identity. And one of the things that I like to work with students is really building out their confidence to be like, look, you can learn this. Okay, you might need help, you might need a different way to explain things, but this is something you are able to learn. And that's probably the most important thing that any student carries forward into college, into life in general, is that you have confidence in yourself that you are able to learn something. It is not about how smart you are, how naturally gifted, how you just should get it right away. That is not what I'm talking about. Just confidence that, look, if you took the time, if you sat down, you have the ability to learn and master this material. Like, you really do have that ability. And I actually, maybe I don't know you, whoever's watching this right now, but I honestly do know that you have the capacity, the ability to do so. And the only thing stopping you a lot of times is your self doubt, your comparison with others. We call these mindset issues, where you're just kind of like, you've lost your confidence, you've lost your belief in yourself, and you lost in your idea that you can learn something. And it's hard when you learn that. It's hard when you lose that. It's hard when you've lost the confidence and you want to rebuild it, because once you have a lack of confidence, you don't think you can learn it, then you kind of just give up. You just think you're too dumb to do it. You start telling yourself these lies about yourself that aren't, that they're lies. So we just got to call them out as they are. They are lies about yourselves that you are telling yourself. And so one of the key things when you're struggling with something is we got to rebuild that confidence to be like, okay, what? And we have to break it down analytically, right? Like, I'm an engineer by training, so I like to break things down into different component pieces. You guys might see that in the way I teach. I like to break everything into little pieces. So if it's something you're not getting, then we have to study as to why you're not getting it. And it's not just you're too dumb to get it. Like, that's not really analyzing it. You really got to break it down into a little piece to see, like, what is it that you don't understand, and why don't you understand it, and what is getting in the way. And that's probably the most important thing to be able to do, is to deconstruct that part, but never lose that confidence in yourself that you really can learn anything that you want to learn. Okay? It may not be as easy for you. It may take more work on your part than compared to someone else, but who cares? You can learn it. So just keep that in mind. That confidence is super key. And, you guys who are in high school are in this kind of fragile age where you don't have enough experience to have that confidence in yourself. But that is what you're trying to build up. That is what you're looking for when it comes to mentors or friends or teachers. You're looking for support pieces to help you build up that confidence so that you can go take on. So when you turn into an adult, you go off to college, you get your first job, you get, whatever happens in adulthood, that you have that confidence to go in and know that you can tackle challenges, you can take on, you can learn things that are difficult to learn. Okay, so tell me, comment below if you kind of have issues with confidence, that resonates with you, if you have concerns or you have self-doubts about yourself. It's really common. If everyone were to comment and share that, you would see the sheer number of people who really have that same thoughts about themselves. And I know adults who have this same problem as well, right? So this is something that you have to work on yourself, and you just have to build out and look for the people to help you build up that confidence.